Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel Developing Prospects Baseball. Today we're coming at you with a new video here. I'm going to give a little bit of a different style for a video. I'm going to have a lot of footage of our players practicing. I'm going to do it voiceover style. So go ahead and let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below on what you think of the new voiceover style. My goal here at Developing Prospects Baseball, Coach Shane and I, is to help you guys get practice information to better your players every time they show up on the field and to provide you with information to help develop your prospects. So without further ado, let's jump right into it.
Alrighty, you guys. Coach Matt coming here, voiceover style. Okay, as we're looking here at our coach hitting our fungo, something that we like to really practice here at Developing Prospects Baseball is that short style of fungo. Okay, so we have our three players here. We have two high school players that are fielding, and then we have one of our younger players here. We like to mix them together at times just because it helps us to put a little bit more pressure on the older guys if the younger guy is out doing them, and vice versa for the younger guy. It makes them practice at a higher level. So what we have here is we just have a coach hitting a fungo. We like to keep it at a kind of a slower pace than to go too quickly. That way we're making sure we're getting quality of reps in. So this is what we use here is like a warm-up drill. So our coach is kind of just hitting ground balls to our infielders here, and they're just making that short throw. Now, I did talk about us going a little bit slower here. As I'm zooming in here to look a little closer, we are going a little bit slower. However, we want our players to develop game speed rhythm. So with our ground balls here, we're developing game speed, working on getting that good footwork, getting that good pace. And as you notice, a lot of our players here, they really do have that good rhythm and pace. So we want to practice our ground balls and take them exactly how we would in the game. As you can see, we kind of have some bad hops here. Just being at our local Little League field here just to get these kids some reps and get them some extra ground balls. What the short toss allows our kids to do as well is it helps loosen up their arms. So if we start with a shorter throw for our drills, it allows us to, warm up our arms, allows us to get some rhythm on our ground balls, warm up our hands. And as you can kind of see here in our next drill, we'll go ahead and move from behind. So we'll show our camera angle here from the back. This is a little bit of a longer throw. So our youngest player here, we have him playing first base. We have him working. He does some Little League at first base, some travel ball at first base, and so we have him working there. I challenged our seniors here. See, these are two seniors. My challenge for them throughout this drill was to pick the ground ball, field the ground ball like it was a fast runner. So we want to go ahead and develop them to work on their quickness. So when they get that ground ball, they're not developing bad habits, maybe standing straight up on their throws. Maybe they're going too slow and getting back on their heels. So what this allows them to do is to continue to get that game speed rhythm. So that way when they get to the game, it translates directly over. Another thing you notice too is a lot of our ground balls we hit are not hit directly at them. We have them hit ground balls, this is moving a little bit to the left, but we want to extend them, man. We want to hit them as many ground balls as we can with different angles, different hops, different bounces, skips, stuff like that. That way, again, we're practicing like we play because we're not going to get to the game and every ground ball is going to be right at us. So allowing them to work, kind of moving all around will really help them to develop on that end. This next drill here that we have, so again, our younger kid in this group kind of plays all over the diamond. His best position is catcher. So here what we're doing is we have him over at home plate. We have him in full gear. Again, that allows him to practice and, again, working with older kids. We have our two older kids here, and they're working on going 4. Again, as you can see in this video, we're not having them catch the ball, shuffle, and throw it, getting that rhythm. We do not want them to take their time when they're catching these ground balls. We want them to catch first, of course, but we want them to catch it and get rid of it just like we're in game speed. Now, on the other hand, we have our catcher back there. We want him to be practicing game speed as well. He's not just catching the ball and flipping it back to our coach. He's catching that ground ball, he's catching that throw from our third baseman, and he's putting that tag on quickly just as he would in the game. Now, this is perfect when we're practicing. We want to be able to incorporate different things. We want to get out of the rhythm. We want to get out of the mundane activities. So this allows our infielders to work on getting that good hop, getting rid of the ball quickly to throw it to home, so that way they can practice that game.
A little bit slower compared to our normal, but I just wanted you guys to see exactly what we practice here at Developing Prospects Baseball. Now, those players that you saw, they're all high school players, going to be seniors, and we're here practicing on a Little League field. However, we just need to make sure we're getting those reps. A lot of you guys out there, we don't have baseball fields we can use every day, and we got to make do with what we have. So, that being said, I want you to just pay attention again to the tempo that we saw in this video. So if you need to go back, feel free to do so. However, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. We're going to try our best to make at least one video a week. Some week we're going to make 2 videos. Again, we have that Buy Me a Coffee website. If you guys want direct access to Coach Shane and I, we're going to be in that group meet. You can ask questions. Maybe little Johnny or little Cindy has a tournament coming up that weekend. You want to post a video and say, hey, what are they doing wrong? What can they work on? And we are happy to help. So if you guys want to jump in that, buy me a coffee down below. If you have any questions or comments on what you saw for practice, or have questions about those players, feel free to leave a comment down below. As always, thank you guys for watching. Keep developing.